Yorkshire Terrier versus Cocker Spaniel. Hey all, in this video you will learn everything about the Yorkshire Terrier versus Cocker Spaniel Poodle. So make sure you watch till the end. Also, check out the description for more helpful information and if you consider buying a dog. The Yorkshire Terrier makes a feisty but loving companion, small in size but large in personality. The Yorkies has won a great many fans with their dedication to their owners, elegant appearance and suitability to live in apartments, the most popular race in the United States. Even if these dogs are pure race, they could be found in shelters or rescue groups. Remember to adopt. Remember to adopt. If you want to get a dog home, don't shop. While Yorkies can produce great pets in the apartment, they are also yappy, which is something neighbors don't want. They also need some maintenance, especially in dental treatment. Though playful, these pups are also small and can be injured by children. But if you can give lots of love, attention, care and playtime, your lovely partner will stick to you like your shadow. Unlike popular belief, an apartment dog does not necessarily make a small size. Many small dogs are too energy efficient and high-level yappy for life. Calm, low energy, relatively calm indoors and polite with the other residents in an apartment dog are good qualities. And here, you can find a fantastic cake for your dog to give it a bit more space. Some dogs are easier than others. They take to training better and are fairly easygoing. It is also sufficiently resilient to rebound from your errors or inconsistencies. Dogs that are extremely sensitive, self-employed or assertive can be more difficult to manage for a first-time dog parent. If you consider your dog's experience while choosing your new pooch, you will achieve your best match. Look at 101 dog tricks and read how to train your dog when you're new to dog parentage. Some dogs are allowed to roll their back a harsh reprimand, while others look dirty. Low-sensitive dogs, also known to be handle a bruised household, louder or more assertive owner, and a variable routine that is inconsistent or variable, can be easygoing, tolerant, resilient, and even hot-skinned. Have you got young children, play at the garage or go to a hectic life, throw a lot of dinner parties? Go with a dog with low sensitivity. Some breeds have a close relationship with their families and are more likely to worry or panic if their owner lies alone. An anxious dog can be extremely destructive. A blowjob, whine, chew and otherwise cause chaos. These races are best if a family member is home during the day or if you can bring your dog to work. Some races are self-sufficient and distant even when they are raised since puppy years by a single person. Others are closely tied to one person and indifferent to all others. And others shower the entire family with affection. Raising is not the only factor in affection. Dogs who have been raised in a house with people around are easier to feel and bond with people. Treats can contribute to an easier bonding process. Try to help your dog glide mobility chews, see you as a supplier, and keep their joints healthy. Every dog is a person. Our ratings are widespread and do not guarantee how any breed or single dog complies. Dogs of any race can be good for children because of their past experience, their learning with children, and their personality. Every dog has strong jaws, sharp, pointy teeth, and may bite under stressful conditions, no matter what breed. Young kids and dogs of any race should always be monitored by a young adult and should never be left alone. You need to deal with a certain level of dog hair on your clothing and in your home if you want to share your dog with a house, but shedding varies significantly between the races. Some dogs throw themselves off all year round. Some are blowing. Some do both. Others scarcely shed. If you're a nightmare, you either have to choose an offshoot race or relax your standards. You can find a great dehydration tool here to keep your home a little cleaner. Gentle with kids, solid enough to handle the heavy dogs and the hugs they can spread and blazer to run, yelling to kids is all features which make a child-friendly dog. Who is on this list may surprise you. fierce-looking boxers and American Staffordshire Terriers are considered good with children, which are considered pit bulls. Kidneys like Chihuahuas are not always so family-friendly and delicate and possibly snappy. Cocker Spaniel. Cocker Spaniel is the smallest member of the American Kennel Club sporting group and is the sweetheart of many American pet owners. Do you think of Lady and the Tramp as the female lead? The model of a loving and mingled pet was a Cocker Spaniel. No accident. The Cocker was the first breed registered with the AKC from the late 1930s to the 1950s. He then declined its popularity nearly 30 years ago, but he shot up again in the mid-1980s with Labrador and Golden Retrievers being number one in 1992. Today, the Cocker is still among races registered. And no wonder, it is a delight to own a well-bred Cocker Spaniel. He's known for a sound and joyful temper. His coat is very beautiful, he is loving, he is gentle, and he only wishes his family happiness. The Cocker is small, between 20 and 30 pounds, comfortably fitted into an apartment, condo, and a small home, compared to other dogs in the sporting group. He is primarily an associate, but is easy to train for conformation show, obedience, agility, and fieldwork competitions. He's a good therapy dog too. The Spaniel Cocker is like the English Cocker Spaniel, who is one of his sporting colleagues and was once considered one of the two races. However, some Cocker Spaniel fanciers noticed Cocker's various strains and tried to preserve separate breeds and to discourage interbreeding between English and American varieties. Both races were recognized as separate from the American Kennel Club in 1946. A lovely and truly trusted family companion with kids, other pets, and the elderly is the typical Cocker Spaniel. Sadly, his extreme popularity makes him open to all favorite races, unscrupulous people raising without any regard for temperament, health, or conformity. This leads to serious health and temperament problems among some Cocker Spaniels. You must take extra care of whom you can buy or adopt a puppy when considering a Cocker Spaniel. Purchase from a well-known breeder only. Do not buy a puppy from a breeder in the backyard, puppy mill, or animal shop. Reputable breeders raised with temperament to ensure that their breeding dogs do not pass on predisposition to genetic diseases and carry out various health tasks. The modern Cocker Spaniel comes from the Spaniel family, an ancient large group. The word Spaniel means Spanish dog and is generally thought to have come from Spain. By the 1800s, the Spaniels were divided into two groups, toys and large dogs. Hunting dogs have also been divided into Spaniels of land and water. For his excellent field hunting woodcock, the Cocker Spaniel has been named. Shortly before, the American fanciers started importing English Cockers into the United States in the late 1870s. The first stud book of the National American Kennel Club included a liver and white Cocker named Captain, later called the American Kennel Club. A black Cocker named Brush 2 can be found in the second volume of the book, printed in 1885. Cummings Cocker Spaniel Kennel from New Hampshire imported this dog from England. In 1881, right now, the American Spaniel Club was formed by Clinton Wilmerding and James Watson. It originally consisted of many breeders of Spaniels, the oldest breed club of America. However, breeders eventually split into different groups as the differences between Spaniel breeds were further refined. Both breeders and the public gained prominence in Cocker Spaniel. Some breeders began to favor a slightly different type of Cocker Spaniel than the original English Cocker with a slightly different configuration. The smaller dogs in the show ring were particularly flashy. In 1936, a specialty club called the Cocker Spaniel Club of England was formed, and it was recognized by AKC for a Cocker Spaniel English type. 2 years later, the club voted that English Cocker Spaniels should not be bred to American-type Cocker Spaniels in order to strengthen their positions. For several years, in England, Spanish were a functional class instead of a single dog race. Mr. James Farrow Obo Kennel was the first kennel to be recognized as a distinctive breed for the Cocker Spaniel in England. In 1892, in England, the Cocker Spaniel was recognized as a race. A sweet temperament in the well-known Cocker Spaniel, he loves to take part in family activities. He is loving, he is enjoyable, alert and active from a quick walk to a field hunt. He enjoys every practice. The Cocker is mentally and physically known as a sensitive dog. It has a soft personality and is not well prepared for harsh treatments, sometimes snapping or grumbling in pain or fear. In order to teach Cocker appropriate canine manner, early socialization and formation is essential. He needs to be handled with care and kindness to show his personality as best as possible. So what do you think? Let us know in the comment section down below and share your experience with other interested dog owners. Also, check out the description for more helpful information and if you consider buying a dog. And if you found this video helpful, it would be great if you subscribe to our channel so you don't miss new things and learn about new things.